हेलो एवरीबॉडी। आज से आप टेक्निकल एनालिसिस सीखेंगे। इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट में मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि टेक्निकल एनालिसिस क्या है। मार्केट एनालिसिस इज ब्रॉडली कैटेगराइज्ड इनटू टू मेन मेथड्स। द फर्स्ट वन इज फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस एंड द सेकंड वन इज टेक्निकल एनालिसिस। तो किसी भी कंपनी का वैल्यूएशन करने के लिए दो टेक्निक होती है। पहली तो होती है फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस और दूसरी होती है टेक्निकल एनालिसिस। इन दोनों ही टर्म्स को मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करूंगा, फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस एंड टेक्निकल एनालिसिस। इन फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस an analyst needs to look at the financial statement of a company, its business model, overall microeconomic scenario, management capabilities, and also more things for coming to a specific fair value of a company. तो के लिए फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस किया जाता है, लेकिन कंपनी के फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस में फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट देखे जाते हैं, उसका बिजनेस मॉडल क्या है, माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक सिनेरियोज क्या हैं, मैनेजमेंट की कैपेबिलिटीज क्या हैं, इन सब सारी चीज़ों को फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस में देखा जाता है। On the contrary, the discipline of technical analysis is not at all concerned with this detailed study of fundamental factor. लेकिन जब किसी भी कंपनी का हम टेक्निकल एनालिसिस करते हैं तो ये सारे फंडामेंटल फैक्टर्स को इस डिटेल में स्टडी करने का जरूरत नहीं होता है। On the contrary, a technical analysis only looks at price of a stock derived at a result of supply demand interaction. तो टेक्निकल एनालिसिस में हम कंपनी के या स्टॉक के केवल प्राइस ही देखते हैं और सप्लाई एंड डिमांड को समझते हैं। On the contrary, the discipline of technical analysis is not at all concerned with this detailed study of fundamental factors. On the contrary, a technical analyst only looks at the price of a stock derived as a result of supply-demand interaction. For a technical analyst, price is supreme and he or she sees price manifestation of every fundamental reality. तो फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस में माना जाता है कि प्राइस में जो चेंज होते हैं वो उसके फंडामेंटल्स के कारण ही होते हैं। मतलब फंडामेंटल की जो रियलिटी है वो प्राइस में रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाती है। Hence, they look only at two main aspects in the market, price over time and volume. तो टेक्निकल एनालिसिस में दो चीज़ों का बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस होता है और वो है प्राइस ओवर टाइम एंड वॉल्यूम, और इन्हीं चीज़ों को आपको मैं एक्सप्लेन करने जा रहा हूँ। The entire discipline of technical analysis is based on these two data points, price over time and volume. All patterns, indicators, concept and derived from these two basic data points. Technical analysis is a very interesting subject. This is not a definitive science, rather a probabilistic discipline. In simple terms, it is more of an art than science. तो यहाँ पर आपको समझ लेना चाहिए कि जो टेक्निकल एनालिसिस है एक आर्ट है, ये साइंस तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है। There are well-known chart patterns or indicators in the market, but nothing works 100% of time. तो आपको ये समझ लेना चाहिए कि जो जितने भी टेक्निकल चार्ट हैं वो कभी भी 100% वर्क नहीं करते हैं। We still follow them because they work more number of times than they fail. तो टेक्निकल एनालिसिस पर पढ़ने का रीजन ही क्या है जब वो 100% वर्क नहीं करते हैं? तो इसके पीछे कारण ये है कि जितने भी टेक्निकल चार्ट होते हैं ये ज़्यादा टाइम पर सक्सेस होती है इनमें और फेल कम होते हैं। इसीलिए हम टेक्निकल एनालिसिस को पढ़ते हैं, क्योंकि इसमें सक्सेस रेशो ज़्यादा है और फेलियर की रेशो कम है। Hence emerged the concept of probability, the number of times anything works among the number of times that occur. तो टेक्निकल एनालिसिस एक प्रोबेबिलिटी होती है जिसमें कि कोई चीज़ें ज़्यादा होने की संभावना अधिक होती है। This ratio is different in different stocks in different phases. That is why it is called an art. इसको आर्ट कहने का रीजन क्या है, ये आपको पता होना चाहिए कि दिस रेशियो इज डिफरेंट इन डिफरेंट स्टॉक्स इन डिफरेंट फेजेस, दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड आर्ट। विद एक्सपीरियंस अ chartist is able to form an opinion of his or her own so that he has some extra edge on the market assessment than someone having just bookish knowledge of technical analysis. This book on technical analysis is your stepping stone towards the journey to become a seasoned technical analyst. We request you to go through the concept slowly, one at a time, and keep observing charts on regular basis. Look at old charts and also look at contemporary live charts. Once you find a pattern or some indicator, try to predict the future move and note down your prediction. Then, as time flows, try to match the price action with your prediction, then analyze why it worked or not worked. Make notes and progress with the book and the notes. This is a long journey and we wish you the best of luck. तो चलिए, टेक्निकल एनालिसिस में चार्ट का बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस है और हम आपको सबसे पहले बताएंगे कि कौन कौन से चार्ट स्टडी किए जाते हैं टेक्निकल एनालिसिस में। तो फर्स्ट वन, टाइप्स ऑफ चार्ट हम आपको बताएंगे। Charts are two-dimensional representation of price over time. There are many types of charts available, but most popular and widely used among them are line charts, bar charts, and the candlestick charts, and the x-axis. The time axis is crucial. The unit can be month, week, day, hour, 5 minutes, or a few seconds. The shorter the time period, more detailed the chart becomes. The beauty of time is technical analysis is that the same concepts apply to charts irrespective of time frame of observation. However, the success rate of individual pattern or indicators based decision may vary across time frames. Generally, higher the time frame of chart, relatively higher is the probability of any concept in market. Line charts. In line charts, each and every price point is represented as a dot. The x-axis represents the time scale and the y-axis the price. Each dot or point represents the closing price at the end of a unit of time. These points are then joined to form a line. This is the simplest form of chart, but this is quite good if you want to plot 3 to 4 similarly priced stock in a single chart and compare. Moreover, the line chart gives the clearest idea about price direction of the stock. तो पहला है ये लाइन चार्ट। ये देखिए, ये लाइन चार्ट का एक एग्जांपल है और ये है टाइम। तो जैसे जैसे टाइम इंक्रीज हो रहा है, ये चार्ट जो है इसकी प्राइस में इंक्रीमेंट या ग्रोथ नज़र आ रही है और इधर गिरावट है और यहाँ पर जो है प्राइस में उछाल देखा जा रहा है। तो इस प्रकार से लाइन चार्ट के माध्यम से हम किसी स्टॉक के प्राइस को बहुत आसानी से पता लगा सकते हैं। दूसरा है बार चार्ट। A bar chart is comprised of a series of bars. Every bar has 4 important price points: open, close, high and low. The bars are represented in green or blue color when closed is higher than open and red color when closed to is lower than open. The open charts are more detailed than the line chart and are good for demonstrating or spotting the classical price patterns. We will discuss about the classical चार्ट पैटर्न इन अप्रोप्रिएट। ये देखिए ये बार चार्ट है, इसमें ग्रीन और रेड लाइंस होती हैं जिनको कि बार के रूप में दर्शाया जाता है। अगला है कैंडलस्टिक चार्ट। The concept of candlestick chart came from Japan. That is why they are often referred to as Japanese candlestick charts. These charts are the most versatile and popular form of chart representation. Price behavior during each time unit is represented in the form of a candle. If the closing price of a stock is higher than open price during a particular time period, then the candle is green. If the close price is below the open price, then the candle is red. Each candle has a body and two wicks. The distance between open to close is represented by the body of a candle, and the upper and lower wicks represent the highs and lows of a candle. देखिए ये कैंडल है, this is the highest price, this wick is called highest price, and this is called lowest price, and this is the body of the candle, this is called closing price, and it is opening price. And this is lowest price, closing price, opening price, and highest price. The body is filled, if the open is higher than the close. Candlestick chart diagrammatic representation. Candlestick chart is special not only because it adds a special visual clarity about the price action, but also because often a single candle stick or two or three consecutive candlesticks together form a pattern that indicates reversal of a prior move or give conviction on continuation of the ongoing move. These are called candlestick pattern. We will discuss about them in due. After getting introduced to the concept of charting, we will discuss about the concept of trend. Candlestick chart pattern example. Here I am going to teach you what is trend. Trends. Market trend and range bound consolidation. Often market movements happen in the form of trends. A price trend is a continuous or a direction price movement in upward or downward direction. We call them uptrend and down trend respectively. Now if we look at price action in making through charts, we will find that no price movement happens in a straight line. We are looking at a broader uptrend represented as primary move. We may find immediate correction represented as secondary trend and minor counter moves among the secondary moves represented as minor trend. This is how the market behaves generally in both. देखिए ये जो है प्राइमरी ट्रेंड है जो कि बहुत ही लंबे समय तक ऊपर की तरफ जा रहा है, तो इसको आप बोलेंगे प्राइमरी ट्रेंड। ये है माइनर ट्रेंड जो अप ट्रेंड है, कुछ समय के लिए ये माइनर ट्रेंड है। ये है सेकेंडरी ट्रेंड जो कि कुछ समय के लिए डाउन ट्रेंड में आ गया है। सेकेंडरी ट्रेंड कुछ समय के लिए डाउन ट्रेंड में है और प्राइमरी से इसके लिए जो टाइम है इसके कम है, तो ये सेकेंडरी ट्रेंड हो गया और ये हो गया माइनर ट्रेंड। मैट्रिक्स ट्रेंड्स often an Uptrend is represented in the form of a sequence of higher highs and higher lows. Similarly, a downtrend is represented as a sequence of lower lows and lower highs. A trend is said to reverse when the sequence is broken. ये देखिए uptrend sequence of higher highs and higher lows. तो ये uptrend हो गया higher highs and higher lows. This is a downtrend sequence of lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs and lower lows. Higher low downtrend over. हायर लो डाउन ट्रेंड ओवर. यहाँ पर डाउन ट्रेंड ओवर हो गया है. इधर तक डाउन ट्रेंड था. दिस वन डाउन ट्रेंड. और यहाँ पर ये देखिए यहाँ पर लो कम हो गया तो यहाँ पर डाउन ट्रेंड ओवर हो गया और अप ट्रेंड शुरू हो गया है. ट्रेंड रिवर्सल. We should remember a simple point that market is not trending all the time. Often the market consolidates within a small range and goes nowhere. Then suddenly it can break on the upside or downside. See, इस चार्ट को ध्यान से देखिए. जैसे ये डाउन ट्रेंड है और ये अप ट्रेंड है और यहाँ पर कंसोलिडेशन फेज है. बार बार प्राइसेस रिपीट हो रहे हैं लॉन्ग टाइम तक. तो ये इसको बोलेंगे कंसोलिडेशन. ये कंसोलिडेशन फेज में कहलाएगा. Trend line and channels. Trend line and channels are one of the most simple and useful tools in the market. During an uptrend, a trend line is formed by joining lowest points of periodic pullbacks, defined as secondary move in the previous section. The uptrend line has positive slope to the precision. We need two lows to join to form a trending during up move. This line is then extended in the upward direction. The third move towards the trend line is used to validate the trend line. If the trend line is not broken in the pullback, then it is called trend line validation. It is often observed that price pulls back towards the trend line and moves higher. In an uptrending market, it is often easier to make money if one buys near the trend line and sells higher. The more number of times the trend line is validated, more important it becomes. An upward trend line is said to be the area of support. The selling pressure meets the buying pressure here, and evenly over time when buying pressure is higher than selling pressure, price sees an upward bounce. This is validation, buying opportunity, and this is validation. This is buying opportunity. This is stop loss. Uptrend. Now, when one buys, he or she is looking for the price to move higher, but this may or may not happen. Hence, the investor should maintain a stop loss point below which he or she should cut his position, that is book loss. When a trend line is broken, either the market may reverse the trend, continues the uptrend with little less force, or just go sideways. Sideways movement. See, this is trend reversal. This is uptrend and this is trend reversal. Then this is continue of an uptrend with less force. Sideways movement. This is sideways movement. uptrend reversal. Similarly, during a downtrend, a trend line is formed by joining pullback highs. They slope downwards just like an uptrend line. A downtrend line is formed by joining 2 points and then extended in downtrend direction, pull back towards the trend line and low risk points or short selling with a stop loss little above the trend line. More number of times the line is validated, more it grows in. This is downtrend and this is the validation. Selling opportunity. This is selling opportunity and this is the stop loss. Downtrend. Similar to an uptrend line, when a downtrending line is broken and trend may continue with less space the or reverse or may go sideways, a downtrend line is said to be an area of resistance. Means the buying pressure here is eventually over time when selling pressure is higher than buying pressure, price sees a decline. Role reversal. Once a trend line support or resistance is broken, its role is reversed. If the price falls below a support line, that line becomes resistance. If the price rises above a resistance line, it will often become support. As the price moves past a line of support of resistance, it considered that supply and demand have shifted, causing the breached line to reverse its role. For a true reversal to occur, however, it is important that the price may a strong move through either the support or resistance line. See, this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Role reversal. And this is support. पहले ये रेजिस्टेंस था 1 2 रेजिस्टेंस था और यहाँ पर रेजिस्टेंस ब्रेक हो गया अब नेक्स्ट फेज में ये सपोर्ट बन गया है जो पहले रेजिस्टेंस था वो सपोर्ट बन गया है रोल रिवर्सल